Hello everyone, my name is LaShawn and welcome back to my channel, Jibun Life. This is the second week of January 2020, so I thought I'd do a plan with me video, especially since I missed the first week, with the holidays being so busy and whatnot. So let's jump right in. Oh, but before I get started, just to let the giveaway winners know, I am mailing out your stickers tomorrow, and there's still one person I'm waiting on, Info Nurse. I sent you an email, I responded to the one that you sent me, but I'm not sure if you got it, so please check your spam folder. Okay, all right, first I'm gonna move my Hobonichi out of the way. I haven't been working on this a lot. I've been keeping up with my daily micro journaling, and it's really cute, and I wish I could show you, but it's just so personal. It's got a lot of details about my baby and my husband and stuff, so unfortunately I can't share that, but I am really enjoying my Hobonichi weeks. So let's just move that. My poor case. I think I mentioned it before, but my cat got a hold of it and she chewed this little bookmark off. I was thinking of taking it off anyway, but now it just looks so sad having this one short bookmark and this one really long one. So yeah, I need to just snip both of those off. It's actually my second time trying to record this, but it seemed like everything just kind of went wrong the first time around. So I've pretty much written everything I've wanted to write already, but I just need to go through and highlight some things, but I'll show you some of the changes. So first up, let's take a look at the Perpetual Calendar. Towards the front. Yes. So I mentioned before, I was kind of tempted to use this as a weight tracker, but the only problem is that, your weight doesn't change that much every day, and it's kind of a hassle to get up every morning and check it, before I've eaten or I've had anything to drink. So instead I've decided I'm going to use this to keep track of the number of subscribers I have on this channel, just to see how much it grows over time. So as you can see here, on the 1st of January, I had 72 subscribers, and I don't actually know if I lost one subscriber and then it went back up, because the YouTube app, the YouTube Studio app, kind of has a bit of a delay, and it'll go back and forth between numbers, subscriber numbers, even if no one has changed. So it could have just been that this stayed 72 and then went up to 74, or maybe someone hated me and left, in which case I'm very sorry. But yeah, as of today, it said when I checked a couple hours ago that I was at 76. Yeah, so I'm at 76 subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you guys. So the channel is officially just a little over 1 month old, and I think getting 76 subscribers in 1 month is pretty darn good. So I'm very happy with my progress. I'm just wondering if I can reach 100 by the time I get to the end of January. They say your first 100 subscribers is actually the hardest ones to get, and then your channel tends to take off really quickly from there. But anyway, so that's my Perpetual Calendar. Then I had my tracker under the projects, and not a lot has changed compared to last month. The main thing is that I didn't highlight this section because it ended up smearing so badly, and it didn't look as nice as I thought it would. I saw it in someone else's video and it looked really cool and awesome, and then I tried and it's ew, that's really bad. So maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just bad at it. But also I think maybe it might look better in the biz. There's just already a lot of color going on in the normal A5 version of the Jibun Techo. So most of these I kept the same, but I am using smaller cross marks just because it looks a little bit neater and they're a lot easier to tally once I get to the end of the month. The only thing that I changed, let's see, so I had a vitamin, shower, shampoo, face mask, water. Water is a really big one. So when I was pregnant, water was pretty much the only thing I drank. I'd have water and occasionally some juice. The only time I would have soda is if it was non-caffeinated soda, Sprite, something like that. But since I've had my baby, oh my god, I've just been I probably go through at least at least 2 bottles of Coke Zero a day. It's diet soda and there are no calories, but still, just it just cannot be good for you. All of the sweeteners in it, And just, yeah, I need to drink more water. Like, it's bad for your teeth. It's bad for the environment, you know, drinking so many bottled beverages. So I'm focusing on drinking water again. So that's why I have this cup here. I keep it at the side of my desk. It says Smile. This is the one I took with me to the hospital. It normally has like a top and like a straw that goes with it, but it's really nice because it keeps the water ice cold, which I like even in winter. So drink 1 liter of water. Then my next thing I want to track is my garden, which I've only done once so far. Gardening is something like I picked up last spring and I really enjoyed it, but I had to stop like as my pregnancy progressed because I couldn't bend down or, you know, pick up anything heavy. But this spring I want to get into it again. And my main focus is growing vegetables. Like, I want to actually grow food that my family can eat and enjoy. It's a lot of fun. So then I have the baby bath and then all of social media. If you noticed, check out my blog. Yeah, I've already worked on it at least 4 times, you know, just in the first 6 days of this month compared to last month. In the entire month, I only worked on it 8 times. So I'm already halfway there. And that is something I'm so proud of. Like, I'm actually getting some content done on my blog, which is really needed. I mentioned this before, but one of my goals is to increase my online income. And the biggest step towards that is increasing the amount of revenue I get through my blog. So the more I write, the more money I make. So I have to write. Yeah. So I've written at least 4 times this week. That's not 4 articles. Like, the last article I wrote was like 2,600 words, which is about twice as long as a normal article should be. But I just had a lot to say. Like, it was a really important topic. And so it's a rather large post. But yeah, after I record this video and get it uploaded, that's what I'm going to do some more of tonight, work on my blog. Okay. So that's it for my tracker. So because I have the baby bath here, I decided I'm going to stop tracking that on my weekly schedule because, let me show you. If you remember, like here, you can see I was tracking it in both places and it was kind of a hassle and like pointless to do that. Yeah. So what I'm going to try for this week, and I already kind of don't like it, is just my hands started getting tired, like writing the same things over and over again so many times. Even though I like the way it looks, I like having a completely full, you know, weekly spread. This is just so bare. I don't know. But I'm going to try it for a week. Like, I need to try new things until I figure out, you know, the perfect thing that'll work for me. And so like this more minimal setup is kind of like inspired by a weekly spread by a Japanese person that I saw on Instagram. And I think they're a university student, but if you look up Yuimaru596 on Instagram, you can see their Jibun Techo spread on the biz, and it looks really cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Hobonichi stencil and I think I'm going to use my mild liners if I can find them. I haven't used them in a while. I'm praying that since this has had time to dry, that it's not going to, like, you know, smear like crazy. By the way, I've had this cat pencil case like forever. It's got little ears and the little tail has like a bell inside of it. It's kind of childish, but I don't care. It's cute. And I got it to hold all this stuff and take with me to my Japanese class when I was studying really hard. All right, these are the only ones I can find. I thought I had more colors than this, but they seem to have like gone missing. All right, anyway. All right, so these are the colors I'm going to work with. So this is going to be like a planning / journaling week. I'm just going to do the basic outlines for now, and then throughout the week fill out like what I did during those time slots. So for example, I have my sleep blocked off here, but my sleep schedule is absolutely horrible. Like, my daughter and my husband sleep roughly from around midnight until 7:30 in the morning. Like, my baby's awesome. She sleeps the whole night. She'll wake up a little bit. She doesn't cry. I just have to put the pacifier back in her mouth. But for whatever reason, like, I cannot sleep. my brain decides like, yay, time to start thinking about everything right now. So I stay awake until like anywhere between 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. And then when my husband wakes up at 7:30, he takes, you know, the baby into the living room with him. And then I end up sleeping until like noon. And it's just so bad. It's just like not productive at all. So that's definitely something I'm gonna try to work on. I need to improve it because once he goes back to work, once his paternity leave ends at the end of January, it's going to be just me and the baby, and I'm going to suffer. So I have sleep written here, and then I'm going to highlight. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Put this here. Just like that. So it's the same time that they're sleeping, just from midnight until 7:30. And I'm only doing half of a week in case I decide I really hate this. All right, so that's the sleep block. Now let's see, then I have YouTube. I think YouTube I did in green. So let's try that. I really like the outliners, but I feel like they don't work that well in the Jibun Techo paper. Like you can see kind of here on the edge how it's really dark where the highlighter was lifted up. Is there a way to like avoid that? Do you guys know of one? All right, so YouTube I'm gonna do in green. That looks way more blue than green. Okay, but at least it's not smearing so far. I don't want to press my luck and do it twice, like to try and make it more green, because then it probably will begin to bleed. Let's see, then we have the clinic appointment for my daughter tomorrow to get her vaccine. So this would count as like other, and I was doing the other stuff in blue. Kind of wish I had used the friction highlighters just because I feel like the mild liners, like I get the name, it's mild liner, so it's meant to be very light, but this is a bit too mild. I'm gonna highlight this in the center like that. And her 3-month checkup like that. Yeah, so this one we're going to an actual clinic, and this one we're going to like this place where a bunch of little old Japanese ladies like volunteer, like little bachans, and they check the baby's weight and the baby's height, and then they record it in the special like baby journal that you have to keep with you until the child's like 3. But they're just they're so sweet, they're so cute, just really nice people. And then for the content creation, so that's blog stuff, that should be in green. This does not look green at all. What do you think? So the YouTube part is green, and then the clinic and hospital part is blue, but they look a little too similar to me. How about just for this week, I'm gonna use the orange color just because I just want to see what it looks like and see if I like that better, and also to see if it's gonna bleed right now. No, hold on, I might have screwed this up. It did smear a little bit since I had to go over it twice. I was too close to the edge just now. That's not too bad. And the last one. Okay. So yeah, I think the blue looks fine and the orange is fine. The green is just too similar to the blue to really stand out, so that's a bit of a bummer. All right, so now that I have these sections done, I've left these spaces so that way I can write like whether I recorded a video, edited a video, uploaded, and whatnot. I can fill those in here. Also, if I did something completely unrelated, like if I took care of the baby or did some cleaning, I could still fill those out here. It's just these are the intended time slots, and let's see if I can actually stick with them now that my baby's a little bit bigger and like more easily managed, more manageable. That's a better way of saying it. And let's see, what else should I add? At the bottom, I'm going to keep track of my spending for each day. because of my cash envelope failure that you all know about, I'm going to try to have some no spend days. So my goal is to have no spending for each one of these days. Hopefully I can write a nice big 0 here. And I think that's it. So I have the stars in place. The 5, sorry about my camera, it's wiggling around. So these stars on the right turned out a lot better than these stars on the left because I used the plastic sheet underneath of the paper, and that really made a big difference. So if you're going to use one of these stencils, definitely use one of these plastic boards to make it more firm and to get the shapes to show up a lot better. Can you see the difference here compared to here? I think these look a lot cleaner. And I haven't changed like what each star represents. I just wrote it sideways so I could write out the full word. So the first star is if I stay within my calorie limit, which is roughly 2,000 calories. When I want to lose weight, I usually go for like 1,500 calories, but that's like under normal circumstances, like when I'm not breastfeeding. But when you're breastfeeding, you need like, your body burns an additional 500 calories, and I don't want to lose weight too fast. So I'm going to stick with 2,000 calories. And then I have my no soda star for the second one. My content created star for the third one, no spending for the fourth one, and I learned something for the last one. So in addition to putting like how much I spent, I also thought about writing what it is that I learned in these boxes at the bottom, but I've been bad about it so far. It's not that I haven't learned anything, it's just I keep forgetting to like keep track of it and actually make a note of it, but it is something cool to go back and look on. So I'm going to try and do that. So yeah, this is the bare bones of my weekly spread for this week. I will show you again at the end of the week just so you can see like how it turned out after filling in everything. And I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. So I'm going to try to upload videos 3 days a week because I want to do like more budgeting videos and plan with me stuff. So yeah, please keep a lookout on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, hopefully, if it works. But yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, bye.